Coming out of the end zone, Braylon Allen. Allen out across the 25. And stopped shy of the 30.
Be the starting quarterback today. And as I mentioned, 15th season. He's been around the block. He knows exactly.
From the 29, the fake to Breece Hall. Taylor under pressure, stays on his feet. Offensive line.
Now this offensive line, they're really going to have to establish the run game, help out Tyrod Taylor, and it'll help out.
Second down and 3. Taylor to the near side, and
the out with the pectoral, but that is the leader of the defense. Levante David, he is a special linebacker.
This is Hall. Not much. Yaya Diaby wraps him up. This Tampa Bay defense.
Yeah, it seems like the defense, they kind of feel their way through that first couple of series.
Tyrod, pump fake, stumbled. Second and long. And he is tackled.
As he can, but this was an emphasis for the NFL. These horse collar tackles, these hip tackles. You want to.
Jets now in Buccaneers territory at the Tampa Bay 44. On first down, rolling right, pulls it in.
Making some easy scenarios for him, and then now they're also going to increase that tempo, speed it up a little bit. Tanner anxious.
Second and 9, takes the handoff. Braylon Allen up the middle, inside the 40. And broke down.
Someone coming free right up the gut. That's Antoine Winfield. Takes a big shot on Tyrod Taylor.
Taylor swings it out. Hall makes the catch. And gets back to the original
15-yard penalty. Convert on the last third down. They're inching into that red zone area, right? Bill haven't stopped anybody yet on that first drive.
4.5 minutes in. Taylor on second down. There is a...
defensive end for the Dolphins. Now coaching at the University of Miami. Got a big victory against the Gators. Yes.
At the Bucs 17-yard line, 9-yard pickup.
Very manageable.
Second down and 1. Another flag.
Illegal formation.
You tell me if Aaron Glenn isn't annoyed at that mental error.
Penalties earlier in the drive.
That's right.
Now force back 5 yards. Second down and 6.
That's the impact, right? That gain was only 2 yards. It was second and short before the penalty. That would have been a first down. And they
field. Garrett Wilson split out to the right. Third down and 4. Taylor looking for Wilson.
Coverage. Ran the route for him. Played the football just the way Garrett Wilson would have done. And, you know, those are opportunities which
Nick Folk, 38-yard attempt from the right hash. 50th season.
We've seen a lot of legends in the building today. Just saw Warwick Dunn, Mike Allstott. There's Baker Mayfield. Always reminds me of Drew Brees. I talk about the ball placement that he had. His offense, and like I said, only one I remember doing it as well was Drew Brees.
Emeka Egbuka in motion. He was questionable all week. He's in the starting lineup for Tampa Bay. And injury-plagued offensive line.
Getting the offensive lineman. Yeah, that was the only place he can grab. Unfortunately, it was the face mask. They're going to call that.
From the Jets 49, it's Irving.
Holding offense, number 81.
Struggled the first 2 games. Historically have been good, top 5 the last 2 seasons. And it's really because of Quentin Williams. He can wreck, disrupt, create havoc, whatever you want to call it, up the middle. And you can see.
First down on 18 following the penalty. Mayfield swings it out. It's Irving. Irving across. He gains 25.
As much as Bucky Irving had helped the run game last year as a rookie, he is really a pass.
And now they keep it on the ground with Irving. Takes it inside. That's Carissa. Tush push, big topic again this past week.
And just take a look at Brandon Stevens, the physicality that he's playing with. Gets in there, gets a nice
defensive coordinator the last several seasons, had great success. Third down at 9. Flag is thrown as Mayfield spins again with Adrian Hill.
Holding offense, number 72.
Buccaneers penalty.
And now Luke Haggard gets starting. Look at the inactives for today.
Without the perennial Pro Bowler Tristan Wirfs, and they lost Malcolm. Third down and 19. Here's White. No running room. Now heads the penalty. Now the fans here in Tampa not happy about it.
10-yard penalty, remains third down.
That one goes against Mike Evans, so 6 Tampa Bay. Mayfield on third and long. Fires downfield, added in.
Of many today. Sauce Gardner. And he Sauce Gardner impressed man, actually getting no help, it looks like. And I mean, he's in phase with.
Buccaneers gain 26 yards on the penalty. Automatic first down. Irving up the middle. Buccaneers 43 yards of offense, but 39 yards in penalties.
Yeah. These are let's get points. Right? This is not what good teams do.
Second down and 7. Again, it's Irving inside the 20. So a third down and 4 upcoming for Tampa Bay, trailing the Jets 3-0.
Man versus zone.
Needs to get to the 15 for a first down. Mayfield on third and 4. Throws another.
Number 72, 10-yard penalty, remains third down.
That's Luke Haggard again. Third down at 14. Mayfield fires complete. That's the left tackle, Graham Barton. This is incredible. 8 Tampa Bay penalties, and we have not yet played 12 committed by the Buccaneers today.
The Bucs fans, they're mad about it. They're chanting the refs stink, but
is that what they're chanting? Third down at 24. It's White.
I know it's not.
A penalty-filled first quarter. McLaughlin from 54. This is Davis. Isaiah Davis on the return for the Jets. And
I really liked the way Taylor came out. Tyrod was very calm. Kind of knew he would be that way. He's 15-year vet. Outside, getting these 5-6 yard gains. Became a very efficient offense.
Completed 4 of his 5 passes.
From the outside, Shavassi Dennis getting in there, and Tyrod threw it just in time.
Big hole, first down. Tripped up. Down at the 29-yard line of the Bucs.
Made them pay with a big game.
Here's Hall again, stutter step. Not much that time, picks up a yard. As we know, Jets lost each of their first 2 at home. Looking for their first victory of the new head coach. Another flag is thrown. Fashanu. So the Jets commit their 4th penalty. And they're now facing a second down.
Tyrod Taylor doesn't need that much time. So he has the escapability. He has the legs. He's always had that. Been mobile in the pocket.
Taylor across the middle. Garrett Wilson makes the catch, wrapped up.
Long for the offense. Garrett Wilson's actually going out. Looks like he needs to fix something with his helmet.
Jets do not have to run a play as time runs out. And the first quarter comes to an end.
Offside, the game clock
hard for any side to get into a rhythm when you have all these penalties. Looks like Aaron Glenn's going to go for it. I don't see the. Oh, nope. Now they're coming. He definitely thought about it, though.
4th down and.
Both clocks will start. Am I ready for play signal?
He was originally drafted by Volk from 42. Jets lead 6-3.
Your coach where it's just transactional. He wants to make a difference for the Jets.
Back in 1994, played the first 8 seasons of his career with the Jets. He says, I want to be here for the Super Bowl.
And he ripped that off so quickly, right? He said, I have unfinished business here.
From the 23-yard line on first down, Mayfield's pass is broken up.
Self-belief now in this locker room, and a lot of that comes from the fact that he played for the organization. He wants to better it. They said his leadership means a lot to this Jets organization.
With Sauce Gardner, what a catch made by the rookie Ibuka, gains 30.
Good coverage, and that's a great throw and an even better catch. Wow. How many times?
Fake to Irving. It's Ibuka again, and it's football knowledge.
It's another look at that amazing throw and catch.
There's no foul in the play.
Ever since he stepped into the league, and he was so frank and honest with us about the football knowledge that Emeka.
Third down and 8 for Mayfield and the Bucs. And the pass is caught.
Nice job. Look at Baker's eyes. The ball placement, perfect. Making sure Sterling shot.
From the Jets 30. Here's Shepard, tripped up, still going.
It's enough to get Sterling Shepard free.
First and goal, slant, touchdown. Mike Evans.
The awareness of Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans,
of the National Football League. Extra point is good.
You don't have an offense that's powerful enough to go out there and just go point for point with the Buccaneers. Defense.
From the 35, Tyrod Taylor and the Jets. Taylor's pass was low. The Jets
field tackle. Tyrod Taylor getting the ball out, and you can't play defense.
Hey, he's a 3-tech. He's a 3-tech. We're good.
5-yard line. So the Jets now facing a third down and 10. They've scored on each.
For the Jets offense to move and be productive. And it's because you have one phenom in Garrett Wilson. After that, you don't.
Jets must get to the 45. Taylor looking his way. And Wilson makes the catch.
You're watching Jacob Parrish get a shot on Tyrod Taylor.
Ball spotted just short. So on fourth down, Allen will not get there. Makes the play on fourth down.
Do that.
So now the Bucs take over at the Jets 43. It's White. Down to the 36, gain of 7.
Field, no chance for that Jets offense.
Second down and 3, it's White again. Adrian Hill sorting things.
There is no foul in the play. Third down.
So they pick up the flag. We had 11. Of course, the former head coach of the Jets, a New Jersey native. He coached Aaron Glenn with the Jets. He was his position. Third down and 3, another flag. And
holding offense, number 79. 10-yard penalty, remains third down.
That's on.
To show how explosive, how disruptive he is. He came off the ball so quickly. Elijah Klein couldn't do anything but hold him.
Bucs must get to the 33. Mayfield hit.
Oh, is that a fumble?
We'll see if they rule an incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass.
And they do.
Oh, man, that was really good pressure. Quincy Williams. Fortunately, Baker Mayfield strong enough to get that the arm to keep going through for the incompletion. Fourth and short, could have easily given up a field goal. Instead, the Bucs are punting.
Jets get another opportunity.
Liquid Death.
Creamsicle era helmet flag. As Hall takes the handoff from Taylor.
Offside, 0. Lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
creamsicle Bucks pullover.
Yeah, we joked with Baker Mayfield. He said
Mason
goes inside, and obviously Mason Taylor is doing a kind of a check release. He releases, and that's actually
with the rookie Mason Taylor. You know, when we talk some of his teammates as kids, and then he told us some of them call me Unk.
then
Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Terrell Suggs.
Yeah,
who won a Super Bowl ring, backing up Joe Flacco.
Smart the way he plays the game.
Flag again as Taylor took a hit. 3rd down and 4.
Illegal shift, offense, number 85. Multiple players were in motion in 8.
Those types of penalties are going to drive Aaron Glenn absolutely insane, right? He can afford this game if you have all these mental errors. You weren't mentally prepared.
McNamara punting for the first.
They've been 3-0.
False start. Another Tampa Bay penalty.
And from Todd Bowles, they will continue to blitz. They're not going to stop. And they understand that there's one play in there that is a nice strip sack, making sure to put emphasis on getting after the football instead of just.
Now Mayfield and the offense will try to capitalize. Mayfield can't find anyone downfield. Flag is thrown.
Flags everywhere.
As Mayfield is fighting.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 72. That penalty for tackle.
Last couple of seasons.
And you're seeing at the top. Oh, I don't know if he grabbed the face mask. It looked like he grabbed. In right now is Braden McGregor for Michael Clemens. Braden's gotten a good job getting pressure.
And a face. They do not pick up the flag. They give to Irving. And he gets.
You could talk about the mental errors, anything of that nature, yeah. But as far as playing hard.
At halftime. Another nice tackle. Irving taken down by Quincy Williams. Pretty big guys around him during the pregame, and Michael Strahan and Gronk got some good protection.
All time. My only knock with Drew Brees is that he'll never admit that I owned him in practice. Our defense.
Wow. White, couple of nice moves, but not enough. Take it down at the 15. Jets, for the Bucks, will get it at the start of the 3rd quarter. From 33. Defensive units of all time. Legendary defensive coordinator Monty Kiffin.
There's Tyrod Taylor. He sees it. Nothing he can do. Matter of fact, it's probably the best thing he
on for 0 or negative yardage today. And there's another one as this pass deflected away from 10.
Breece Hall running the football, getting him into 2nd and short, 3rd and short, and then let Tyrod Taylor make those easy
carries for Hall so far today.
Right, Breece Hall is not even in the game right now, understandably so, because it's going to stop blitzing because they can't stop him. It's coming off the edge. Nobody accounts for him. Hey, that's just too easy.
First NFL sack for Parrish. Rookie out of Kansas State. Let's get it back. Out to the 30-yard line, Bucky Irving.
That's going to be a learning Bucks for another opportunity.
Pass is caught on 2nd and 5, and then Irving breaks a couple of tackles.
That's a big league hit. Braden McGregor looked like he took the brunt of all of that. He had
3rd down and 2. It's Irving. And he will not get there. Jets call.
Might be down. You just saw Braden McGregor go out as well. And they're already not playing with Jermaine Johnson.
Does the same.
There's Quincy Williams. He looked like he immediately started to grab his shoulder, so hopefully he's going to be okay.
Bounce. Out of bounds right around the 33.
Haggard landed on that shoulder, and he was able to get up and kind of bounce back. So I'd imagine they'll check him out, and hopefully he's back in for this. They've been trying to run this offense, even though it's been that bad offensively. They're only down 1 score, Kenny.
No timeouts. Final. Taylor stops the clock. Down to 28.
The Bucs defense, Todd Bowles, Aaron Glenn, he's trying to figure out how to generate some offense, and it's going to be tough.
Extra point is good.
Just stop. You cannot stop as a wide receiver with a ball coming at you like that. You have to continue to work back to the football. If you talking about how much I loved watching the Bucs defense in the early 2000s, they are looking really good right now, trying to figure out how to give this offense a spark, but there's not much doing. Second career.
Hey, Davis. Despite the Jets' struggles on offense, remember the Bucs did not have a takeaway over their first 2 games. 2 big ones here today.
You know, at this point, you just say, let's get out of this.
On first down, a big hole. And Irving is finally tripped up at the 39 after a...
Supposed to be. Nice job by the offensive line. Nice job, Bucky Irving, seeing it and then bursting through the hole. He's been having a really good game, had a strong first half. Him, his brother, Quincy Williams, he had a strong first half.
First down at 20 as Mayfield swings it out. Irving.
And going back to that offensive line, you see the difference here. Now the offensive line, they're going to hold up inside, get Bucky Irving. Made himself known today. Those D linemen are really good. They've been coming off the football.
Ball at the Jets. 42, gain of 4, so a third down and long.
In there in that front 4, they've been very, very dominant on third down. As I said, the Bucs offense, it wasn't like they were just marching up and down the field.
Field looking, stays on his feet, cuts to the outside. And
this game that makes him so special. You have 5 guys coming in on the blitz. He's able to sidestep 1, 2, 3.
We're good.
On first down, Irving. Impressed with its Jets defense, Jonathan, in the first half.
Very impressed with the Jets defense, and I thought it was going to be really just a full zone and a little bit of pressure as well.
On 2nd and 12, Evans with a battle with Sauce Gardner.
Before they were playing zone, this one's straight man. And look at the ball placement. Baker Mayfield knowing exactly where to.
From the 21, it's Irving. Brandon Stevens makes the tackle. He said Patrick Peterson.
Yeah.
And when you asked Sauce about his favorite quarter to watch, the answer was Patrick Peterson.
It was like a vice all game long.
2nd down and 9. Mayfield's pass incomplete. Looking for.
I said that because I'm used to Aaron Glenn, Detroit Lions days where it was lockdown man all day long, but Wilkes has been going back.
Empty backfield, 3rd down and 9. Mayfield complete, and it's a first down.
I mean, that part is frustrating for me defensively. If I'm a linebacker and not allow for the easy first down.
First and goal, 9-yard line, Bucky Irving.
Guess who makes that tackle?
It's quick
in the game. These 2 guards were not starting for a reason. Right now they're in there and they're going against one of the best in the league.
44. Here's Irving. I know it's not 51. He used to be the middle line.
Brandon Stevens, Bucky Irving almost gets the stiff arm on him, and if he did, that would have been a touchdown. Instead,
3rd and goal. Mayfield back pedals, moving to his left. Now throws it short.
And Mike Evans up top, and you see he's trying to get there. You saw the coverage, nice coverage on them, so he misses that. Then he goes back to his own back. He had Sterling Shepard open.
So here's McLaughlin. First name is Jamel.
Oh, there we go. I told you he would tie it in. I knew it.
So there is a link between the 2 of them.
And there's all. Let's see what.
Multiple floating players in the same zone. That 5-yard penalty will be enforced from the dead ball spot.
17. So we throw the headset on the Hall of Famer, Rondé Barber, our former colleague and great friend.
Oh, come on, Kenny. We
He's got it done.
He's showing the toughness. He's showing the toughness. Mental toughness. That's what he's got going.
We saw Tom Moore.
Talked a little bit to. We saw practice, talked to the coaches and players.
Darrell Wilson up the sideline on 2nd and 9. What's it like?
Hear about a lot of these guys, and you know this, Jonathan. You played in the league. They're legends in your mind until you actually get a chance to meet them.
Yeah. I'm not trying to say how old you are. I'm just letting you know that I was a big fan of watching your defense and how you guys ran around, flew around.
Stopping the run and getting able to turn the ball over like Jamel Dean did earlier. That's vintage Buck football.
Tremendous job scouting, developing the players. They're now coming in. And when I say all, they're not literally all. This defense and how they develop them.
Well, Jason picks very specific guys that love football, that want to be part of this type.
Garrett Wilson. Wilson is stopped shy of the marker. Todd Keith Smith picked players in the draft with similar characteristics, both on and off the field, to Levante David.
Well, they have this concept.
3rd down and 2 for Tyrod Taylor and the Jets. Taylor steps away from pressure.
Speaking of
Levante David.
See him come around, and then we almost had the best timing with Levante David where he comes out and he starts to scramble, gets off him and Jason Light, and how they talked about 5 years ago. They felt like they were missing on draft picks, and they really stopped. And
when you draft guys like that, you give yourself a chance. And you know this, Jonathan, as well as anybody. You got to have a
2nd down and 9. It's Hall. Tried to pass to the outside. And he will lose yardage. The play for this Bucs defensive unit that has held the Jets to just 2 field goals. Couple of Super Bowls and New Orleans.
I hated playing the Saints. I hated you.
Feelings mutual, brother. Trust me.
3rd down.
I mean, that first time Tyrod Taylor has any time to throw the football, makes the right read.
On 4th down and 12. And will not convert. Stop the Jets on 4th down. This is White with the club. The big interception return for a touchdown. Jamel Dean, 55 yards. Who was an early coach when you were growing up? When you think back, that had so much influence career as White was hit for a loss.
Oh, easily 2 coaches. My high school coach my senior year. I leveled down to really understand the game, and from there, that's when I started to learn the tendencies for.
On 3rd down, Aaron Glenn and Todd Bowles as we take another look at that last Mayfield pass. Now, when we talked to Aaron Glenn, he said, I learned how to be a true pro from Parcells, Bill Belichick, Todd Bowles, head coach of the Jets. Glenn worked under Taylor, moving left. Can't find anyone.
Specifically picked out Todd Bowles to be the secondaries coach when he was with the New York Jets, and Aaron Glenn was there. Right now, Dallas, he's there as a nickel and a safety.
2nd down and 4.
Throw to A.J. Brown, his first of the year. Eagles cut the deficit to 5. Kenny?
Thanks, Chrissy. 39. Jonathan, I spoke to Bill Parcells this morning, and I asked him about his 2 proteges. But it's not easy to watch them match up against each other as they are today here in Tampa for Bill Parcells.
Into the playoffs, possibly winning a Super Bowl. Aaron Glenn's just getting started. Right? This is not his team. It takes a special player to play for him.
Catch made by Allen out of the backfield as we had the
team position with the New York Jets. He said, I learned a lot from a season in New Orleans and then, of course, with the Lions, where they keep going and keep believing. That's exactly what he's carrying into this position with the Jets, guys.
So he knows, Megan, that it's going to take time.
That's right.
Here's Allen, 1st down. And he also told us, Rebels coaching side, and he told us, I hate hearing the phrase, same old Jets. I want to get rid of that.
It's going to take time, but
Taylor throws, and the catch is made by Tyler Johnson.
That everything has been to the outsides, really liking the way that Tyrod Taylor hasn't forced the issue, the run game.
Pass incomplete. Deflects off the hands of Hall.
And as conservative as Tyrod Taylor has been today, I want to see him take a shot into the end zone. Right here, take a shot inside the end zone.
Across the middle, Garrett Wilson, touchdown.
Beat the blitz. There's Garrett Wilson. He's going to go up And inside, he's playing one-on-one versus Zion McCollum. He's trying to play him from
80 yards. Garrett Wilson into the end zone for the Nick Folk. There's Tucker across the 25, knocked out of bounds.